We are all set, Captain. You are ready to go.
Yo, what is up, everyone? Let's get this turned on real quick. There we go. Sorry, doing socials real quick, letting everyone know we are live. And then we're gonna have some fun sound design. How's everyone doing this evening? Not ready. Let's see what's going on here. Let's get this going. Oh, Ableton, my star child. Application live. Yes. Why isn't this? It was just working. Why isn't this working? Screen capture. Hide. Unhide. Built-in retina. That is. Okay, let's see. Can you guys hear anything? That's the real question. Let's see. No, you cannot. Awesome.
We are all set.
Sorry, I'm just swapping real quick. So that works. Sound's going through. So we just create a new source. I'm just going to try to recreate this real quick. How you doing, Alex? Max screen capture is what we want. Let's add that. That's source Ableton. If we just do display capture, you can see it that way. Wow, it's so blown out. Hold up, we're not gonna keep that yet until we know that you guys can hear random stuff. Doesn't look like you guys can. Oh, okay, you guys can hear that. Okay, let's just do that then. Give me 1 second. We're gonna resize this real. It's messing with me. You see the. It's messing with me, dog. That's crazy. I swear technology is crazy. Alright, let's double check, make sure we can hear. Looks like you can hear. Alright, cool. So we're back to where I was before I started streaming. Alright, yeah, so guys, we are going to be doing sound design today. And working on drop stuff. The collision collab probably most likely. But I got a lot of new tools. Got some Max for Live plugins I want to play with. I also just want to do some like Serum 2 sound design. So that's mainly what I'm going to be doing today. And just seeing what kind of these devices that I got, how strong they really kind of are. And what they really do. So I was gifted them. This is not like a sponsored stream or anything. It's just like a cool device that could be cool for dubstep. So I'm just going to start with the basic saw wave here. Just so we know what we're working with. And then we go from there. Very quiet. Through good. Yeah. So these ones I got, these Max for Live. There's all different types of stuff, to be honest. There's like Spectral filters, which we'll see. Some of them are Ableton 12 though, I believe. So we'll have to see if they are backwards compatible. So a spectral filter, like if this is anything like NASCAR, it's like a really high quality filter, I believe. I was wondering if we can create certain resonances like this, which would be cool for like wanting to really scope out a certain frequency. Almost sounds like a cicada, you know? Interesting. Shift click. Interesting. Okay. That makes perfect sense. Core 4 filter. Can I get these if my shit's cracked? I have no idea. I have no idea how that one works, to be honest. It does kind of square it. I don't put this before the EQ. I'll put it before as well. So it's adding more like tonal delay. I think this could be cool for like a sustain as well, or if you're like automating it with like volume shaper, you could like automate it with that, or like an LFO in Ableton, you can get like really cool sounds there. Distortion. Let's try this. There's a thing called Death Distortion, and that sounds cool. Convolver mod, definitely interested in that. So this is Spectral Distortion. It should be like really specific, yeah, because it has 512 bands, which can go up to 8,000. That's pretty insane. That's like every individual like linear band, if I'm remember right. Let me just random this. What if you just do a sub bass with this kind of like this distortion's pretty heavy. Mind you, that's what it sounds like by itself. This is actually, that's actually a pretty crazy clean distortion besides a little pluck at the end. Mind you, that's what it looks like. And if we put the, I don't know how, maybe we can, you can play with your amp too. Why don't we put on more bands? Almost looks like ring mod. Mind you, we're starting with just a sub. And this is just one plugin. Or one max for live. So I'm just gonna play with pretty cool. What's glitch? Hold up. What is this? Safe lows. Okay, so this is probably not blowing out your lows. How are we getting that before? Dude, that's kind of crazy. Okay. We could like automate a ton with the amp and that, and you can get crazy stuff with the sub there. Imagine if like a whoa. All right, Convolver mod, probably thing I'm most hyped about in general, and we can do that via. Let's just do like a clap. That way we can get like something clean here. Maybe like a clean clap. Very basic demure clap. So for those that don't know, you have usually with Convolver you have well, this one obviously has reverb. You hear the width, right? Verse. And then you have your impulse response, which is IR. Your impulse response, think of it as this is a different sound. If you ever played like Pokemon, think of like Ditto. So Ditto is this here, and whatever your impulse response is, it's trying to become that. So for example, if I use like a gunshot bass, right? Well, let me drag it in. Ooh, this is interesting. Well, let me... Oh, it does. Okay, cool. And then, remember, this is what it sounds like. And the clap by itself sounds like this. And then here, we play with the delay, or decay, sorry. Does it show? Oh, it does show in real time. Which is really fun. Turn the dry wet all the way. And we're going to turn... I'm not sure how to turn off... Oh, is this reverb? And we can change the starting point. Wait, what? Oh, that's fade. That's right. And then you can have it. That's so, I don't know. This is so trippy how it does that. But anyways, you could take a clap and you can change your decay, right? Longer it is. And then let's just say we blow this out, right? We can do like a ton of OTT on this. Still pretty quiet. And we do like G-clip. One second. Yo. Okay. So, and we don't have to stick with that sound, right? I'm just showing you. Remember where we're at originally with this. So we can also change pre-delay. How, oh, it looks like it keeps a library here? That's cool. I also don't know if you can, wait, what just happened? What is this? What did I just do? Wait, I take a... Oh, you can take a snippet. What? You can take one singular... I see what this is now. I'm just clicking randomly. And let's see if I can actually get some, like, info here. Maybe go earlier. Oh, wait, you can highlight there you want. That's pretty cool. You also make the size, which usually changes the tone. Like, you could have something... Hey, thank you, nobody. I appreciate it, man. Hope you're having a great day. You could take something like that, right? And you could just run it through, like, a ton of, like, distortion. And mind you, we can even, like, cut out the low, and we can do our sub later. Which you can also protect your sub if you had it. I mean, we're working with a clap, but, like, you can, like, get rid of anything. Like, because that could be pretty cool to, like, get a tone you want. Right? And then let's say we need some, like, higher end stuff. So we can use a free plugin, which is like Fresh Air. Which once again, you can just download it for free. I think you just have to make an account with it. It's phenomenal. And just boost the highs, mids. We're starting to get a little more. We can also boost. Cool. And we can actually just like wave shape this. Which a lot of people I feel like forget that like wave shaper and saturator is like absolutely cracked. Because you can do so much stuff. You can get crazy strong distortion, right? Like you're literally just like distorting noise at this point. You can change your bass so you can hit more towards your low end with your frequency. Right? We do tons of fun stuff. Like, say we kind of like that. And the whole thing about sound design is trying to do something that you haven't done before, right? I haven't ever done this technique before, but we're going to try something new because if we do the same thing, we're going to keep getting the same results, right? People, I think, are afraid to, like, fail. It depends. 150 generally. 140, 150, 128 if you're trying to do, like, house tear out. But a lot of people are scared to like play with this because you're like, oh, this sound doesn't sound that crazy. And you just gotta realize like it's all about playing with a sound over and over till you get something cool and that's unique. For example, I'll throw this guy on here. This is one of my bass sound design racks, which I like. And make a lot of racks. Okay. So this is probably going to clip. Why is there... Where's there... What? I have... Oh, wait, I've never noticed this. This is my template. I might have accidentally saved this. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. That sounds pretty cool. Even just putting that on like stock, you know? We can just... The sub doesn't sound that good, to be honest, because it's not like a true sub. So what do? Well, we can just put our own sub on there. Oh wait, I put a MIDI in there. Yoink. And if you want to get that classic dubstep sound, just clip them together. Something like this. And I would have to group them. And you can even do a little bit of pitch bend if you want. A little more pitch bend, shall I say. Boom. Don't forget to G-clip. And distort this together if you want. That's a lot of distortion. So we start having fun with this. We're just creating this, and we're gonna... Let's just say that's cool for now. We'll come back to this. We'll just call this to be bounced. And we'll just go back to our original. Alright, that's where we started, right? We already have like a full sounding. Don't give up on stuff. Let's just put in a different sound here. Let's do like one of my basses and just see what we get. There we go, something transient based. A lot of those are coming up in a sample pack. Don't be afraid to like warp. What am I? Oh, it's a saturator. What the fuck? Dude, we could do like rift on here as well. And just put like some random, just fucking random. Kind of sounded like the bongo from the Skrillex track for a second. And here's what I always say, just have like a resample track at all times. You can just find something fun, and if you don't use it, you don't use it. Who cares? But if you do, like, we can just keep playing with this. Another fun thing you can do as well is loop. Right? And then I don't know if I really like any of those, but we'll see real quick. Oof. The key to like, I think like unique sound design, in my opinion, is like you got to dig through all like the dirt stuff to find like the gold, and you got to be able to like see potential and stuff that you generally wouldn't. Like, I could go crazy on these sounds, so maybe we can do that. Like, for that, it's just a lot of jumbleness. We can do a lot of filtering, but like, it doesn't feel like it has movement. Like that. I like that. That may, it's really distorted, but, and we'll get rid of that. Don't like that. Got. Didn't really find anything really crazy, but I do like that. Alright. I like these right here. Like, you could just take one of these, and we'll just throw it in my to be bounced, because that's where I have my rack set. But just like, whoops. Actually, let's do it. Let's do it over here. Which one's which? I don't know. I think that's... This is like a legit gun bass enhancer. Okay. Should be better at naming some of my stuff. Actually, we can do some. Now. Let's keep making it longer. Phasing. There we go. And this is where you just get into like distortion on distortion on distortion on distortion. And you just play with it. And we can play with different sounds within this. Even just like some of the sound. So we like that length, we'll keep it at warp. I'm not holding it yet. Let's keep playing. That. Once again, we can put it in like the same situation. See here, let's just see what that turns into. It could make a lot of fun stuff like that. Let's go back to these Max for Live. Bassmith, Macromorph. I mean, I'm a big fan of comb filtering. I think every dubstep producer is by affiliation. That is not. Wait, it's in key? Yo, no, wait, can I go like D0? Okay, so with lowest we can go is 1. It's an insanely heavy resonance. Wait, I don't want that. Okay, so the combs filter might be a little too combsy. Okay, we did play with this, remember? So remember, you can also play with your original sound as well, like just we can also just change this now. Do like a snare. Load that in. we can put a bass. Big fan of this one. Okay, hold up. Saturator, chill. And we have really long on this Convolver. Okay. I just want like the end there. Make the decay much smaller. Why don't we put another gun bass? I seem like a one shot, damn it. Cool. Drop that in. Let's blowing this out riff. There we go. Woo! Power of distorting your sub. Now what happens if we make it like... See how it kind of has like that natural, just like thick sounding, like obviously it needs a lot of cleanup, don't get me wrong. And we didn't change this 1000%. But also we just resampled it so it went through my master, so it's like insanely loud. Maybe we should have that go directly from the lane so it doesn't get added to... There we go. And now we can take this absolutely atrocious looking thing and just see. And once again, we're just going to put a 808 under it real quick, just see how it sounds in context. Reason why I like to put it distorted with my sub sometimes when I'm sound designing is because I like to get a vibe of how it's going to sound in like a fully distorted mix. Bum ba da bum ba da bum. Are you gonna bum ba da 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 dum da 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 dum da 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 da? That could be a cool fake out, you know, like you could just... That's fun. Da, 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 da. Am I thinking, is this what I'm thinking? No, it's halfway. Da 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 da. You gotta talk to yourself. It makes it a lot easier. Trust. So it'd be like da 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 da. I think it's what I'm going for. Just shorten this. Just let them cook for a second. Let them cook. Rome wasn't built in one day. But this crossfading in Ableton is AIDS. No, I don't want to crossfade it. Can you just go back to normal? Thank you. Now we can also just chop this up to make it sound better, but dude, you could have a 4-bar fake out of just doing this stuff and having like a like you need the ending part to not be so like full. I need to have like some more swing. You know, like we need to actually like breathe like da 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 da. Yeah. Be like this. Just adding that little bit of swing, like especially in quarter note dubstep era, will add like a lot of room and just like overall flow. Because you could also do like ride. Where's my one ride I like? There it is. Especially if you're having like other elements on it. Just even like something like this, just to build a little bit of momentum. Like that, instead of that being directly on, you could like delay this like 34 seconds, right? Milliseconds. It gives a little bit of a groove there as well. And then, you know, everyone loves the classic, you know. Like you could just add tons of stuff like that. You can just have the sub. Anyways, I digress. We're gonna continue on with this. No sub, shifter rack. Don't forget, tonal variety can be good as well. Like we can actually have this have like a vocal, not vocal, but like tonal sound. I'm saying you start getting like this vocalist or like tonal sound going with it. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so then we can duplicate that, right? And instead of like, say we go, instead of saying we go down, we have like a response, almost of a upward maybe. That sounded like shit, didn't it? Doesn't like it. That sounded pretty cool. And then maybe we take this one, and then this can be even like. Oops. And we're just creating all these like different, honestly, like almost like one-shot sounds that we're just putting in a loop, right? Because we can. And it's just giving us quote unquote like variety, right? And the only thing I'm changing here is just the pitch of one sound. Noise. Killer Koi is, I mean, it's just noise. Distorting noise. that's the sauce to Subsidia. Is don't even use wavetables. Just like a pink noise. You know? Get like a high notch here. That shit off. Right? Sounds crazy, right? And then you just add your typical like LFO, you know, however you want it to be. Throw that on your cutoff. Get some good resonance here. We love resonances. Make it talk. That's way too high. You can already kind of hear where it's coming, right? And you know, you can also apply it on your level if you want it to be like. We can also do our classic sub bass. And then if we just go to effects like compressor, multiband, right? And then you're gonna add your distortion. Delay could be cool, not yet. Distortion. And my dog, every time I come to the conclusion that it's just noise. I mean, it really is. I mean, if you want to get super crazy, don't add, you could add a flanger. I mean, it's gonna come down to. Why can't I find it? You can have hyper if you want. It's hit or miss for me, to be honest. I don't know how I really feel about it. And then, like, for example, I guess it should be like, actually the opposite should be, that's fine, let's do something like that. Got a little bit of variety here. Whoops, half note, please. And then you gotta let it actually play out the half note. What we can also do, I'm gonna keep hyper off for now, but you can also do, where are my filters? There they are. Filters, combs, oh, reliable. Can't forget about combs. Combs kind of goated. You like flanger on top with a mix. Gives it a nice touch. Killa, let's try it. You like flanger on top. Just here. Let's leave it away. How fast do you like the rate? Once we put it earlier. And then you can also, you know, like pull in your X axis. Greg. Pull in your X. So it'll be like. And then you can also do like something I enjoy to do, which is just kind of like add variety right up to 1/4. Let's try that real quick, by the way, so I don't forget. I like it. Can add more stereo here. And then what we can also do, well, two things. First, we'll add in the Alpha 3 to, I forgot what they call it, but it's pretty much your main tuning. And then what you can do is 7ST, which is semitones. Why isn't this? It is. Maybe 7ST is too big. Let's do 3ST. Okay, there's something else I wanted to do. What was it? Oh yes, EQ. You can also just add in another notch here and another peak. You can do this earlier in a chain if you want, before the distortion. It doesn't really matter. You do it when you feel like doing it, okay? We haven't distorted it really that much. Right? So now, like, we just, like, make this shit loud. We need the sub to be on a trigger as well. I'm learning that now. Wink. But we can do this. Doink. Restore this all. So right now you take the resample. And this is why I don't really work in Serum all that much, to be honest, because like I'd rather have the control over this. And you put in your sub. I'm gonna get rid of the low end here. Got you, man. That's what this one's about. And then now you can have like, what do you think of like variety, right? Even without pitch, we could just like stretch this stuff. Like we're easily gonna turn this into like a quick little drop, right? Like a Subsidia drop. It's easy. Subsidia dubstep is like super. I'm not gonna say easy, but it has a formula. Pretty complex. I usually like the longer hits on the one. Let's just take this real quick and let's put it over here. We'll do like drop. And then we quickly just make the drop. Nice 4-bar. We'll go with some of my kicks on my upcoming pack because I like them. Sure, and I like this Collab. Collab's kind of baller in my opinion. Completely biased. Crash. Sure, that's cool. Let's do that. Let's add in another one of my rides. That ride I showed earlier, because I also like that one. I think I'm going to do quarter notes. Link. And you can see I've already delayed kind of what I talked about earlier in time, but I do it on that. Okay, hold on. I feel like we're gonna need more of like a more distorted sub, but for now it's okay. We'll cook with this, okay? Let's also do like a let's find a Vox real quick. Cool. And now the whole point of this whole thing is just making different versions of this, and now we just stack like 6 different layers onto this. So let's just call this like I don't know. We'll save this because it's like easy bro step patch or something. You know, I'm way a Subsidia bro step. I will do way base Subsidia bro step. 2025. Cool. Sometimes good, sometimes shit. All right, so now we can just like take different versions of this, right? So like. I'm gonna change that. No, I'm not. Oh my god, the undo. Beautiful. Let's take that one. I don't really care about the second pitch. Let's take another hit now. Subsidia step. Yeah, damn it. That's yeah. I missed the opportunity for sure. What else can we do here? What else can we do here that I want to do? I want to kind of keep the same length of it. I could have it like let's turn down the res. Very noisy. We like the noise. We like the noise. Very good. Let's get one more here. Let's make a lower tone. Let's go back to pink. What the fuck is Geiger? Why is it just radiation? All right, so we have all of our different ones, right? Now we take them all over here, yoink, and then now we're just going to stack this stuff. We're gonna call him mids. Right, so everything's got to kind of have its area. That's the important thing about subsidious step, is you can't just have everything blasting. You got to kind of limit what. Wait, I think it was opposite. I think it was that, and then we cut that. Oh, whoops. Dun 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 dun. Alright. See what this one is. We're going to call him tonal. But we're not going to use him that much. He actually needs a lot of help here. We're actually going to like reverb him out, and then we're going to OTT him and try to actually cut down on some of that. I'll explain here in a second. Not quite. And we're just trying to get these noises to kind of mesh together. And this one's going to be our noise high end. This is going to be super stereo. So we can use like a chorus and really just... there's your bro. Now we're going to get a better sub. And then we're going to tie it all together, and then we kind of like sustain. Cool. Right? Death by chord note, for real, dude. It's kind of the most brain dead shit to make, but it's sometimes it's fun. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. I like making chord note dubstep. Don't get me wrong. But it sometimes does feel pretty like, I don't know, makes me like brain dead. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a love-hate. I've been like a big fan of like the half note style. And you can like tear out. like a fuck ton of hiss and OTT. So let's also just group these up, call these chugs, as you know. That's what we do. We're gonna OTT them a little bit. We're not going crazy. We're not sound design OTTing on them. We're just little OTT, little EQ. We're just gonna kind of bring everything together. It's okay if we lose a little bit of volume because we can bring it back with G-clip. And what I'm seeing from my span there is that these could be wider. And chugs like being wide. Bro step at least. Maximizer, don't care. Equalizer, don't care. Imager, you're up. We are going to split it after like 200. We can have it go up quite a bit. I need to... There we go. That's looking good. So now we just keep this going, and now we kind of distort this together. Which I like to use G-clip. Hey, thank you. You ready? I appreciate it. I hope you're learning stuff. Right, so now we have like our basic bro step-ish thing. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, yeah, was that? Should be this repeating again. 2 bars. And then now you just have like, you know, your sustains or whatever you want in it. Sub as fuck. Cool. What's in this line? Nothing. Cool. This G-clip just fucking chilling. I have a lot of sustains coming up in this Roid Rage pack. So we'll just... You know, if you want to do like complete the Subsidia, your sustain is usually going to be a little more monocompatible. You know, and you have something like that, and then we just keep stacking, right? So, oh yeah, we got to do the fucking stupid fake out. Let's do it. So we can. We're having fun. Am I answering any questions? Hopefully this is helping. Let's turn it down a little bit. Let's turn the wash up. You could even do the classic, like... Ugh. Where's my could I like open up a little bit? I just want that. I want that on repeat. And maybe like boom, like that. And then like we don't even wash out the sub. Like you'd be like, okay, maybe we do like a longer sub though. You know, like a boom. And we have it go right there. We could turn it down though. We could turn it down for sure. It doesn't matter. And if you want to do the goofy, like, kind of washed out first hit, you could do that too. You know, something like that. Gotta make a shirt, anti-quarter note. Yo, is that a shirt? That would be fucking hilarious, dog. That's actually a good one, dude. Just have like the fucking Excision X or like some Cydia, you know? This is where its current state for the method. We all know, as producers, I don't know, like, we all know. I feel like most of us know, like, the state of dubstep. And if you can't laugh at yourself or have a good time, what's the point of, like, well, I guess that's not a good way of saying it, but, like, for me, I talk to myself, like, when I'm producing, I laugh. I mean, if you even saw, like, my video I made months ago, like, the loudest tear out ever, which was, like, I don't know how many LUFs, and, like, they had, like, 36 dB saturators on it, because we could, like, it's just about having fun, man. If you're not having fun or enjoying a craft in which you're doing, there's no point in doing it. And I live by that, like, in life in general. It's got to bring value. Obviously, there's things we got to do, like make money to live and all that. Like, obviously, some of that can suck. But, like, if your hobby is not bringing you, like, enjoyment, it's time to do something else. And I still enjoy it. I still enjoy making basic quarter note. So, we're all optimistic. Yeah, dude. Fucking Spectrum gang. I feel like we just let that, like... We could even, like, have, like, no sub. Almost want, like, the... Oh, I gotta get this 4 bars down so I can, like... How long does this sustain? But... Do we just want to, like, let it run is the real question, you know? Like, do you want it to be like... That's like Soul Valiant. I'm calling up Soul Valiant right now, like, hey, what's up, Quarter Note King? Here, take your gerb. JK. Soul Valiant's an awesome guy. I need to edit the... We did a whole video together, and he broke down how he did his basses and stuff. And I need to do that soon. I wonder how long you could loop this for live before people start noticing. What are you talking about, dude? 16 bars is that, dude? People do... Literally, Soul Valiant is like 16 bars and like the same phrase, but it's good. That's like not a jab at him. Like he's really good at what he does. But like, if people go feral for this shit. The key to having, if you want to do like a fucking 16 bar drop of just this shit, you got to have good fills. You got to have like some movement somewhere, like some underlaying thing underneath the bass. I do this a lot with like different like bass flows underneath the main chugs. Spine, snapper, like... Nope, this one. Like this counter melody. Dun, dun, dun. Like you can just kind of change the flow but keep it. It's my intro for my set, so if you come see me live, you can hear that whole thing. Anyways. Another thing that you can really do is either do like utility or volume shaper, whatever floats your boat, and you can kind of just, you know, you can kind of shorten stuff as well. It should be kind of cool. If you like say like that. That's cutting way too soon. Like something like that. Also kind of like doing like something like this, and then you can take throw, because who doesn't love reverb throws? Pretty balanced, thanks. You know what? You can tell me you just work in FL, alright? You don't gotta yell at me. Like obnoxious reverb throw. Ah, it's gotta be after the utility. Alright, and then we can kind of create like different little, I don't know. Boom. Oh wait, we're missing the biggest issue on for the fake out. Where's it start? Where's it start? How the fuck? I get the kick. And now we just take this hit here, we resample it, because literally everything I do in my music production is resampling. And we're going with the chugs. I don't need the kick or the snare. Boom. Nice. Fuck it. I'll even take the sidechain. And now just have more fun with it. Let's go back to these Max for Live plugins, right? Like, I don't think we tried Death Distortion yet, and that sounds cool. Dude. What? Wait. Yeah, this guy might just subsidiate Dubstep way easier. Wait, it's in Spectral? Wait, you can have Wave? Yo, this is sick. There's like a Wait. It's like a Spectral, what's the thing that Ableton just put out? It's, it's like the Spectral time. So if you look in this red thing here, like it's gonna sound like shit, but it's doing the same thing. Like they took Spectral time. Wait, that's sick. Oh, what's my newest sound design experiment? Newest experiment. That's a good one. I think it's an ongoing, just trying new plugins and stuff, just like this, and just seeing what I can make out of it. I don't know if it's a new thing. I think it's just constantly trying something new. Not necessarily buying new plugins, don't get me wrong. But just trying stuff that I wouldn't normally try. I think that's the important thing, is just doing stuff. Like, I'm not a big... And also, like, I stick to somewhat of my strengths and, like, necessarily don't push my weaknesses. For example, I don't try to make MIDI dubstep. I don't like it. It feels very static to me. I like a lot of movement in my basses. And I know it's a lot more work if I take that sound in Serum and stick with it. However, a lot of one shots and stuff that I use, phenomenal. For example, like I like having Serum too, don't get me wrong. Like I love synths and stuff, but like I usually not gonna put down a whole flow. Like I have bass generators and stuff. I don't even know what this is. It could have been labeled at a weird time. Let's just see what it is. What do I need to do here? This feels like it's on the wrong... Wait, what is this in? Drop stuff. Where's my sub? Hold up. Still too low. Still too low. Jesus. That's too high. Wait, let me get it. Like taking that and just playing with this sound now. Whoa. Like just playing with different sounds. And just playing with, like, there's so many macros on this thing. Oh, this is the one. Oh, maybe this is the early on version. Like, I don't even know what the fuck that is. But, like, I just have a lot of stuff, like, I can reference. Also play with different octaves, but I like... So what happens if we go to wave? And like you could even, like one thing I like doing as well is like you could do, we're at 1/16, let's do a 32nd. And we can just play with this. Woo! That's a saucy one. There you go. New iFeature plugin. It's so loud though. Can this not do that? Da, 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 da. Garrett's trying something. That sounds fun. That's 8-bar right there. Boom. And then we just sub shifter rack. Or it's all about basic movements and subsidy stuff. Wait, what's the iFeature plugin? Just save this as Subsidia. Subsidia step sound design. D-150. Yeah, I'm interested to see that. I'm gonna jump into this collab I'm working on with Collision and see if we can get this ironed out a little more. We had this thing quite far and then took it and gutted it completely. So you could say things are going pretty well for us. It's called Fusion? Spectral resynthesis? Okay. Boost. Supercharge your low end by boosting the fundamental frequency. Just reminds me of like bass boost and shit in like 2010 on YouTube where it's like that's interesting. Looks very simple though. He's got a showcase on his YouTube. Is he a dubstep producer? Did this not load? Hello? Way legend, thank you. Alright, give me 1 second real quick. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick while this is loading, okay? Just give me 1 second. Alrighty. No, that's not it. Alright, let's see if we can hear stuff here. Yeah. The intro is kind of cooked right now, but we have this break. So I guess I can show you guys this, but Soundboy, if you will. I don't know what he makes. I think he's just experimenting. Oh, okay, I know. I see what you're saying. I'll have to check him out. But this is what we kind of made. I was in Vegas for work like last week, and we just like scrapped a lot of stuff and just like remade quickly a build and a drop. So that's what we kind of came up with, or roughly that. You'll see that there may be a lot of clutter. I think I tried to clean up as much as I could from this project file of what we kept and what we didn't want. But my goal is to probably clean up this drop a little bit more. I keep spam pulled up on my other monitor real quick so we can be more efficient. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. We're gonna slowly work through this. His span? Dude, span's the most goated thing out there. Span, if you've seen any of my videos, you know that it's what I live by for producing. So how I use it in my preset is I have real-time info. It's the highest level setting of average time, which is 5 milliseconds. And pretty much what we're having here is mids being blue and sides being red. Let me hold it. So that's me holding it. So you have your, obviously, your spectrum down here, which is like your 0 hertz to 20K. You're having your blue. So like this right here is completely mono. This right here has mono and stereo because it looks light blue underneath. You can see right here, stereo heavy. I also have like delay and stuff, right? You got to keep that in mind. But generally what it shows me is resonances, like I can tell you right now, 800 and around 1.69K, because you see it right up here, shows me that. So I can see that real easy. I can see if something's stereo heavy, and I can see where it's resonant, and see how overall flat my mix is, for example. If I just play this all together. like I can see roughly where, and if we look my master, oh, it's already gone. Integrated about -5. You can see roughly what I try to go for is my subhead meeting my mids overall. Now this is a little more trappish, so I kind of want my sub to be slightly louder than, but not by much. Like this still needs to be leveled a little bit better so we can watch, and not the fake out. Fake out doesn't count. I mean, it does, but not. So we see my sub is hitting like -28 over here on the decibels, and like my mids are like -30, so I have room to bring those up. So that's kind of how you span all at once. I kind of just take all that info, teamed up with my loudness down here. Don't ask why I have 2 Swiss. But yeah, that's how I use it. And generally, like, you want your lead to be more mono heavy, even with like. And like I've got to go back and actually clean up, like, because we've added so much stuff to this this sound. Also, we made the same sound out with this, which is kind of cool. It's all about cutting up. Also, being organized is a godsend of a thing to do. It's also a good thing to know, like, how much you're taking out of your basses. Like, you know, generally people will cut like 100 hertz, or you might see me like cutting at 300. I'm like, why wouldn't you cut at 100? And, you know, first of all, you have some of that mud there, but also, like, my sub is very obnoxious. You can see, like, anything below 200 is really my subs area. So that's kind of rule flow, and that's why I kind of did that there. Oh, what's that called? What was that old chorus preset? Yo Man, right? That's what it was. Got it. The Woolly Special. need to find. Okay, so subs are looking good. What is that? There's something in here. Watch out. That's obnoxious. He's using cymatics. Cancel him. What is it? It's not that one either. I'm hearing like some sort of... What are you hearing? I'm just hearing a tone I don't like this. It blends better here. And that's... Yo, come in. Okay. It's in this, isn't it? It's like just... That thing is so sharp. Like... Just during that part, you know? Let's just lower that sword sheath. Yeah. All right, now I have a record of that. Where is that happening at? It's like over here. That's way too far. You'll have to go back and watch the first like hour. We just did like all this Pro Step sound design. We did how to resample from just a basic sound. I mean, I'll be doing some more sound design, but right now I'm filling out this drop currently, LR dubs. But yeah, at the very beginning, we did a ton of sound design. Probably won't work, but we're gonna try like a fake out rack right there. Just purely on the main bass. Just because we changed the flow, bump, bump, bump. So maybe we can have like. It's so loud. That would have to go away. Boom. It kind of sounds cool with how much like sidechain there is. Womp womp. Womp womp. Gotta fuck with that. What do you guys think? Do you guys like that like cutout there, or do you think we should keep like the sub? I'm I'm sorry, this is still an F? What? Did I never change the sub? Didn't we change the key? By the way, this track has been through so many different keys. Established key, fucking lit. What's this in? F? No, we're in F. No, we're in the right. No, we're in the right. Which means I should keep... Alright, then everything's still right. For some reason I thought we put it in D, but... Also, who writes dubstep in F minor? Everyone go roast Collision for that. Forgot that we put this in here, holy shit. I want to say we should be lower though. That carries a lot in this hit. No. What? Needs to go up. Could be cool as that counter match. No. Fuck is it? There we go. That could be kind of cool. Needs a lot of mix help though. That doesn't really work as well. What if we don't let it hit there? Can I explain what mixdown is? Mixdown is your mix, just overall, like your balance of stuff. Where's your sub sitting, how your bass is sitting, you know? Kind of going back to span. You know, what's competing in your stereo space, what's competing in your actual, you know, low end versus high end. When I'm saying like the mixdown needs help, it means it's like it's not like this would be playable live just fine, but like this wouldn't be something I'd be happy with mix wise for releasing on like Spotify, because like I'm having clashing in the mids. This is too loud in this drop here. It's combating stuff. That would sound good. Nah, like... Or if we got rid of this again, kind of leave that, and then bring it back in. I don't even have a yoink dog. Alright, what we need to figure out is the fucking intro that we are doing, because we have so much shit that we have, like, just, it's not being used now. That fucking sub drop, Jesus Christ. No, where is it? Yeah, you little guy. You are crazy loud. Jesus. Not loud by itself. Not loud by itself. How the fuck is... What do I have going on here?
Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
By the way, crazy, right?
Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Kind of crazy what you can do with a fuck ton of post-processing.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough. Enough.
I'm tired of hearing that, but just need to...
Enough is enough.
do a few more final touches to this. Any advice for general songwriting, making intros and drops mesh better or together better? What kind are you talking, like Subsidia step style music, or are you talking, I guess, what kind of music to make? But general advice would be to use a reference track from an artist you like that you think is a good artist. For example, I guess I don't have it in this because it's older, but generally I have, I mean, here we can use reference here. Like, let's say I think Excision, right? Like, I really like... I actually really like this song, so that's fine, even though it's in the wrong. It's a 90 BPM song, but for example, or 98, I believe. If I sit here and I'm like, this is a really good song. Why? Because I think the songwriting is really good. I think the vocal's really good. I think everything about this, which if you haven't heard it, it's a future-based song-ish, and then it has a dubstep drop. But like, I still think that's one of the best future-based songs I've heard from Wooly. It's still one of my favorite. But if we go to the intro here, oh, it's 90. It did sound fast. Boop. We have chords. So you can write, like here, like make chords, and then you could even, like, you know, try to make your chords. Like, you're pretty much just copying what they're doing, right? And then, you know, if you get yours is like FL has something like this, I believe, but I believe you can just convert into harmony. Is that what it is? It's not good at this, but it'll give you an idea. Like, this is a good way of like building a foundation. Could be way off though. Like, and let's get rid of all that. Let's just put like a basic piano in here, because I don't know why the fuck they use that, but let's just put that in there. Get rid of it. And obviously this isn't perfect. Why can't I turn this off? There we go. You have to go through and figure out. I'm not gonna go through all this, but anyways, you kind of get the idea of this. I actually want to try one more thing. Convert to melody. See if I actually do this. No. Okay, it's purely just monoglottal. But you take this and you follow it, and you just make markers, right?
Slow down, take a deep breath and look around. What we even doing here?
Boom, 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 boom. It has a little bit different chord progression, okay? We have vocals. We added in, like for me, I'm taking notes. Like, okay, what changed here?
Slow down, take a deep.
Less movement. We added in guitar. We have in vocals. Still pretty empty, right?
'Cause so far we've hit.
Okay, so he gave space going into this right here. He took away.
But I'm afraid to
Let the
you
vocal.
near.
This is a good transition.
'Cause so far we've hit around the corner.
Now you have, okay, now the Millennium style, whatever, kind of the. Okay, so now we added a beat for this 8 bars. What happens at this 8 bars?
Right off. I'll do anything to make this work.
We're filtering in something, boom, 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 like synths.
To make this work. Don't look down. Eyes on me.
More movement, more energy from the chords, right? And all this stuff you can just keep notating. Like how I have breakdown, you can write in here and always keep this in here. Kick starts at 4 bars out or whatever. Big drum fill. Okay, they're using a quarter note melody here. Ba 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 da, which is 8th note, right? So it's just like making notes of everything that they're doing that you like, and literally like plagiarizing their, not plagiarizing, but plagiarizing their like how they arrange stuff, and you'll get a good vibe of how they do stuff. We can even go to like dubstep, right? Like if you're doing dubstep. Red alert, baller track. It's at 144. Okay, so now we don't have something that's future bass. How do they do this? I think actually, yeah, I was gonna say that's off time. Okay. They just added a drum beat here. They use a vocal transition. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Risers, bringing in the vocal again. Breakdown. Okay. Alright, now we're at the build. Pretty fast into it. He used something that he used in the break, right? He's combining that stuff, right? So there's just ways of just learning and like also taking in like the call and response. This is like, I think it's like 144.4 or something. It's something annoying. So it's like, okay, now I have call. Not really a big fill here. He uses a snare as his kind of like divider here. Okay, so his main rhythm here is, now I can see it's 4 beats worth, or a full bar. And then we have a fill, right? Company has the best fills, by the way. Fire. We'll do fill as, I don't know, white. He's back again using this snare, which I think is slightly different too. But he's using this with a lot of space. Once again, he's doing the same thing here. Fill. So you just kind of fill this out, and then you do it yourself. And now you always have your reference, right? Like, instead of just having a name, you can be like, this is call. And then now you always have a reference. So that's what I would do. That's what I do to get better. Use other people, because they are a good resource. That shit is muddy as fuck, my dog. I was like, why does this seem so slow? And for like me here, right? Like, if you're asking like, how do I transition? Well, I'm showing in this instance, like I'm kind of foreshadowing the bass sound, and the synth has been kind of going ever since the break, right? That dun. I have it really pushed back, but it's there. So you might not be... So you have that, and then the build. So all this kind of letting you know what's coming. I have so many of these sword hits that he left. Not he left. I left in the that we need to go through. This is like kind of what I was talking about mix down too. I also have hi-hat super loud. It's another one. Where is that from? Why do you sound like that? Oh, it's some distortion, right? Wait, it's just on leads. Wait, I'm actually tripping. What is going on here? Sounds like it's being absolutely like destroyed by something, right? Can't be. Oh wait, they're replacing. It's not that. Ah! Oh my god, dude, the double decapitator is doing so much. Wait, I have it on during the drop? There's still something else. Found it. Yeah, have a good night. Good call. Take care. Nice seeing you in stream. Happy producing, my friend. What's it? What the fuck's a sidechain? Oh, here it is. What the fuck is this? I see trig, but there's nothing hidden it. Excuse the fuck out of me? The problem. Yeah, Skylar. It's crazy as well because like I don't know if you're here earlier, but I was talking about how many times we've messed with this collab. A big stretch. Oh, and it used to sound like something completely different. I can actually show you guys what it used to sound like. So, trying to get that sense of like what it was, um, out of your head. And that way you can like, hear what the new thing is. I want to say 9.7. B7. I want to say is. Let's see what this one is. We had like a whole melodic-ish part in it. Let's have it just external, or just turn off the master for this. So pretty loud. That's definitely not it. Let's try this one. Yeah, I mean that was roughly it, but that was like way shorter. I think someone wanted it shortened down for thing. So like a bigger build. Yeah. There's a break.
Here we go.
It's still older version, but whatever. So we ended up cutting all the synth shit. This is like an older version, but yeah, I used to have like melodic stuff in it, and then we expanded it out. But I just delete the whole fucking. Oh, okay, but yeah, so we've changed it quite a bit now and gone like with the darker style. What's this? That's just sound design. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna save this. It's gonna be progress. I actually gotta do mix down here in a little bit. All right. Definitely better without the melodic beating. In my opinion, it doesn't mesh with the. Yeah. Right. Right. That's what we thought too. We thought we had too many elements, so we kind of let this. We shelved this collab for a while due to our lack of priorities with each other, and then I was in Vegas last week or the week before. I was like, hey, I'm in your city. Let's work. So he's cool. We changed it up completely in that session. So I figured I'd just keep kind of jabbing at it. Hopefully we can get this done by like end of the month. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah. All right, guys. Any final questions here? I'm about to jump off because I need to eat. Guess we can jump to the intermission screen. Be all professional. Boom. Get some protein. Thanks, Skylar. I'll definitely be getting some protein. Gonna have some white rice and orange chicken. So I appreciate you stopping in. All right, y'all. Well, you have any questions or anything, feel free to comment on this video or whatnot, whatever.